A long time ago, in a distant kingdom, there lived a very cruel king. His rules were so strict that even the smallest mistake was punished by death. One day, a man in the kingdom accidentally broke one of these rules and was quickly arrested by the king's guards. After a few days, he was brought before the king. Without hesitation, the king sentenced him to death. The man was shocked and deeply distressed, but he was also very clever. Gathering his wits, he began to laugh loudly, which surprised the king and his ministers. They had seen people cry, beg, lament, or threaten in such situations, but laughter was new. The king asked him, "Why are you laughing? Did you not hear my words?" The man replied, "No, my lord, I heard you clearly. You have sentenced me to death." "Then why are you laughing?" the king asked again. The man said, "My lord, I have a remarkable skill. I can train horses to fly. I was just about to come to your court to tell you about this, but now, because of my mistake, I face your wrath. I laughed at the thought that with my death, the chance for you to have a flying horse will also vanish." The king and his ministers were intrigued. They consulted among themselves. One minister said, "I think he's bluffing to escape death. Have you ever heard of a flying horse?" Another minister countered, "Who knows? Just because we have not seen a flying horse doesn't mean it's impossible." After hearing all their opinions, the king was puzzled, yet curious. He didn't want to miss the chance of riding a flying horse. So he asked the prisoner, "How long will it take you to train a horse to fly?" The man replied, "My lord, it will take a year." The king warned, "If you fail, you will face a very painful death. You know that." The man agreed and said, "But I have some conditions. While I train the horse, no one should disturb or watch us. This is to prevent your enemies from learning about this and trying to kidnap or kill me. Also, food, clothes, and other necessities for my family should be provided so that I can focus entirely on my work." The king agreed and freed him. When the man returned home, his wife and children were crying. His wife asked, "Why did you give the king such false hope? You know you can't make a horse fly. You'll just die a miserable death after a year." The man smiled and said, "Why do you think that way? Look what we have gained. I was supposed to die today, but now I have another year to live with you. In that time, 3 possibilities can happen. I might die a natural death. The king, who is growing old, might die. Or who knows, I might even learn how to make a horse fly." He smiled and added, "So let us stay hopeful and enjoy our time together, without any worry." 8 months later, a neighboring kingdom attacked their land, and in the ensuing battle, the cruel king was killed. With the king's death, the man no longer needed to make the horse fly, and he was free to live happily ever after with his family. This story teaches us the importance of hope in our lives. Hope is what keeps the world moving forward. When we face challenges, it's hope that helps us keep going and believe that better days are ahead. Without hope, life feels like a dark night with no morning. Hope gives us the strength to keep fighting and waiting for things to get better. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified about new videos. Those who lose hope find life unbearable, and some even consider drastic steps like suicide because they believe there's no future for them. But time is always changing, and nothing remains the same forever. Just like night turns into day, difficult times will eventually give way to good times. In this story, the man held on to hope for a better future, and things eventually improved for him. Similarly, those who keep hope alive can look forward to a brighter future. If we give up and lose hope, it can feel like everything is ending. But with hope, we can get through our hardest times. Hope gives us a reason to keep waiting for things to improve. When we have hope, we can imagine a future where we find happiness, purpose, and peace. This vision can help us endure present hardships and take steps toward a brighter future. So never lose hope in your life, because just as night falls and a new day begins, you never know what amazing things the next day might bring. Stay strong, keep your faith, and always remain hopeful. If you enjoyed my video, please like and subscribe.